So a 2-3 zone in basketball is when the defensive team lines up at or inside the three-point line with 2 guys up top, 3 guys spread across the bottom. In youth basketball, a 2-3 zone can be deadly. From 2nd grade all the way up to 11th and 12th grade if your team does not know how to beat it. So today I'm gonna go over 3 strategies, or they're really plays that you can run to put your team in the right spots to beat the 2-3 zone. So the first 2 I'm gonna give with you are actually the same strategy, except there's just 2 different ways to get into it. There's an easier way for the younger players, so that's for your 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, maybe even your 6th graders have to do it. And then there's the harder way that after 6th, 7th, 8th grade, they should be able to pick it up, but maybe not. Maybe even 11th graders need the easier way. Regardless, I'm gonna give you both of them. So if the defense is set up in a 2-3 zone, that means the offense has to set up in a 1-3-1 formation to combat it. So that's 1 player at the top of the key, 1 player on the right wing, 1 player on the left wing, 1 player at the free throw line, and 1 player at the block, but it's really like the block short corner-ish area. When I was coming up, we used to call this play RAM. And all that simply happens is the person at the top of the key, right wing, left wing, and free throw line, they kind of just stand still basically. Not really stand still, but they just have to find the gaps and always remain open. And the one person that's moving is the person that's on the baseline, or the person that's on the block short corner. They're going baseline to baseline, left and right. So if the ball's on the left wing, the person that's down low, that's running baseline, has to go to the left short corner. If the ball was on the right wing, then that same person has to run the baseline underneath the defense and go to the right short corner. And when you're running this play, you have to emphasize to your team that we're not just looking to pass the ball around the perimeter. That does nothing for us. You have to get the ball to the person standing at the free throw line, and you have to get the ball to the person that's running the baseline. And if we do get the ball to the person that's running to the baseline, let's say, then the person at the free throw line should dive down, meaning just cut to the basket, and we're looking for baseline, cut from the free throw line for a nice easy layup. So for the next play for my older kids, or for kids who are ready for the challenge, we used to call this play X because the bigs are Xing back and forth. So you set up in that 1-3-1 formation again, right? Now this time, if the ball is in the middle, and if my middle player passes the ball to the right wing, now my middle player is going to shallow cut and interchange with the person on the left wing. Because now the right wing has the ball, they pass it back up top. Guard stand still. If the person in the middle passes the ball now to the left wing, shallow cut, interchange with the right wing. So for the guards, you only shallow cut from the middle. Now for the bigs, the people that are on the low block and the free throw line, if the guards pass the ball to your side, you go down, the other person comes up to the free throw line. When the ball gets reversed to the middle, everybody stands still. And when the ball gets swung to the opposite wing, now the person at the free throw line goes down to the block or the short corner, and the other person who was just down low comes up. So the 2 people inside are Xing while the guards are just interchanging up top. This play is good and it works because now you're getting a little bit of motion involved, which makes the defense have to work that much harder to keep up where the offensive players are going. The last way you can beat a 2-3 zone is simply going 5 out, 0 in, having everybody outside the 3-point line. Now, this is great for teams who don't really have a center or don't really have a power forward, or you really don't have kids that are willing to go inside. So in this formation, you have 1 person top of the key, 1 player on the right wing, 1 player on the left wing, 1 player on the right corner, 1 player in the left corner. Then from here, it's just a simple pass, cut, fill, replace. Pass, cut, fill, replace. And as you can see from this formation, it's impossible for the defense to actually guard this unless the big man in the middle on defense steps all the way out to the perimeter, which will effectively negate the 2-3 zone. Now, some key things for this formation. You have to stress to your team that we are not doing this to jack up threes, because as you can see in this formation, 1 player is going to be wide open pretty much all the time, and they could just live and die by the 3. Actually, in this, we are looking to, after they pass and cut, to either hit the cutter, or as the cutter is cutting through, we're looking to drive to the same side that the person just cut, because that's probably where the opening is going to be. And after you get a couple passing cuts, you'll notice that the 2-3 zone gets very confused, they get lost, and somebody miraculously gets open. So those are 3 ways in youth basketball to destroy a 2-3 zone. If you enjoyed the video, leave a comment below. Let me know which play or strategy you like best. Also, if you like the video, subscribe and share this video with other coaches who may need some help. Until next time, Coach Darren out.
Sunny days. Gonna be a brighter day 'cause it's sunny days.